cut out coffee. Drink this morning recipe for instant energy over 60 every day. Millions of people start their morning with the same scene, a steaming cup of coffee in hand. The aroma is comforting. The taste is almost addictive. And for decades, this routine has been seen as a simple gesture of pleasure. But after turning 60, is that cup still our best ally for energy and vitality? In the United States, research shows that over 60% of adults over the age of 60 still drink coffee daily. And many don't stop at 1 cup. They go for 2, 3, or even more, believing it's the only way to really wake up. The issue is, a mature body doesn't respond to caffeine the same way it did in younger years. What used to be a boost can turn into a burden. And here's the question few people ask. Is coffee actually helping or hurting your health, your sleep, your memory, and even your heart? What once seemed like a harmless habit might be creating an invisible dependency, an illusion of energy that takes a toll over time. Before we go any further, I want to invite you to share in the comments. Do you drink coffee in the morning? And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button here on the Age with Strength channel, because every week we bring you simple and powerful tips to help you age with more quality and independence. And of course, one very important note, this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical or nutritional advice. Always consult your doctor or a qualified professional before making any changes to your diet or health routine. Coffee is seen as fuel for the day, but for those over 60, too much of it can turn into a silent trap. An aging body processes caffeine more slowly, meaning it stays in your system longer, increasing the risk of side effects that used to go unnoticed. One of the first red flags, the heart. According to the American Heart Association, caffeine can cause palpitations, increase heart rate, and even raise blood pressure in more sensitive individuals. For those already dealing with hypertension or taking heart medications, that extra stimulation can become dangerous. Another important effect, bone health. Studies from the National Institutes of Health suggest that too much caffeine can reduce calcium absorption, weakening your bones. For those already at higher risk of osteoporosis, common concern, after 60 that means greater vulnerability to fractures. Sleep also takes a hit. Many believe that a cup in the afternoon won't hurt, but for older adults, even small doses can disrupt the natural sleep cycle. The result? Fragmented, less restorative sleep and more fatigue throughout the day. And then there's the issue of anxiety. As we age, our nervous system tends to become more sensitive. Too much caffeine can heighten nervousness, shakiness, irritability, and even increase emotional insecurity. For those seeking more balance, coffee might actually be working against them. These risks are often overlooked because coffee culture is deeply rooted in American society. But once we realize that the same drink that wakes us up can also quietly undermine our health, it becomes clear that safer alternatives are worth exploring. A lot of people say, I can't function in the morning without coffee. And yes, just minutes after that first cup, there's a wave of alertness and energy. But what many don't realize is that this isn't real energy. It's just a chemical push that masks fatigue and tricks the body for a few hours. Caffeine works by blocking a neurotransmitter called adenosine, which is responsible for the natural feeling of sleepiness and relaxation. When this is blocked, the brain feels more awake, but it's just an illusion. The fatigue is still there, building up, and once the caffeine wears off, adenosine comes back with full force, leading to a sudden crash in energy. That's why so many older adults feel like they need another cup, mid-morning or afternoon. In reality, it's not a lack of natural energy. It's the result of a cycle of highs and lows caused by caffeine. The body never finds a stable rhythm. It's constantly bouncing between artificial stimulation and the exhaustion that follows. Over time, this pattern creates dependence. The body gets used to higher doses to feel the same effect, and people end up stuck in a vicious cycle. More coffee to stay alert, more fatigue when the effect fades, and more coffee again to compensate. This wears down the heart, the nervous system, and robs the body of the natural energy it could produce in a more balanced way. This crash after the buzz is one of the reasons why so many people over 60 feel tired, even after drinking several cups throughout the day. It's not a lack of coffee, it's actually too much coffee that's blocking real vitality. As we age, Our bodies naturally go through changes that directly affect how we produce and use energy. After 60, metabolism tends to slow down, muscle mass decreases, and insulin sensitivity may change. That means the ups and downs caused by caffeine are even more harmful. Because they don't provide the kind of fuel that the body truly needs, true energy doesn't come from a quick jolt. It comes from a balance of nutrients, proper hydration, and the smooth functioning of our hormones. When the body receives steady energy, we are able to maintain mental clarity, muscle strength, and lasting energy throughout the day without that roller coaster feeling. Coffee often brings, think of it like the difference between striking a match and throwing a log on the fire. A match burns out in seconds, but a log keeps the flame going for hours. Coffee is the match, a quick, fleeting spark. But what the mature body really needs are logs solid, lasting sources of energy that support the system with more stability. This is essential for preserving independence. When your energy stays steady, it's easier to handle daily tasks, keep up with light exercise, cook, take care of the house, and even play with the grandkids. In other words, stable energy means better quality of life. That's why cutting back on excess coffee doesn't mean losing vitality. It means making room for smarter sources of energy. And we'll start with a simple yet powerful first step. Morning hydration that wakes the body from the inside out. When we talk about replacing coffee, many people worry they'll lose that immediate wake-up feeling. But there are alternatives that offer gentle, natural stimulation without the risks linked to too much caffeine. Some teas, used for centuries in different cultures, can be powerful allies for those seeking balanced energy after 60. First up is green tea. Rich in antioxidants, called catechins, it supports heart health, improves circulation, and even benefits brain function. Unlike coffee, its caffeine is released more slowly, which means more stable energy and fewer anxiety spikes. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that regular green tea consumption is associated with a lower risk of cognitive decline. Another great ally is American ginseng, widely studied for its ability to reduce fatigue and boost vitality, especially in older adults. It works by regulating cellular energy levels, helping maintain mental clarity and consistent alertness throughout the day. And the best part, unlike coffee, it doesn't cause that harsh crash once the effect wears off. And for those who prefer something completely caffeine-free, peppermint tea is an excellent choice. Refreshing and aromatic, it aids digestion, relieves stomach discomfort, and provides a cool, invigorating feeling that helps wake you up naturally. It's a gentle way to start the day without overloading the body. These options not only offer more stable energy, but also come with added health benefits for the heart, brain, and digestive system. Incorporating one of these teas into your morning routine can be a game changer for anyone looking to cut coffee without losing vitality. When we think of true energy, we have to remember the body doesn't run on stimulation alone, not needs real fuel. After 60, the right breakfast choice can mean the difference between a productive day or feeling drained just hours in. That's where nutrient-rich drinks come in, ones that nourish, strengthen, and awaken all at once. One of the best options, smoothies made with fresh fruits, leafy greens, seeds, and even protein powder. They offer a balanced mix of complex carbs, fiber, vitamins, and protein. That means stable energy, thanks to slower digestion and steady blood sugar. A smoothie with spinach, banana, yogurt, and flaxseed, for example, is practically a complete meal in a glass. Another excellent alternative is kefir, a fermented drink rich in probiotics that strengthen gut health. A healthy gut is essential for properly absorbing nutrients and keeping the immune system strong. Many people over 60 report improved digestion and even greater mental clarity after adding kefir to their morning routine. And let's not forget, Greek yogurt with fruit, a practical and delicious choice. It's high in protein, which helps preserve muscle mass, something vital as we age. Pair it with berries rich in antioxidants and spoonful of oats or nuts, and you've got a creamy drink or bowl that keeps you full for hours and prevents energy crashes. These options show that we don't need to rely on coffee to wake up. When we give our bodies quality nutrients first thing in the morning, they respond with lasting vitality, mental clarity, and strength to take on the day with balance. Most people don't realize it, but after a full night's sleep, the body wakes up mildly dehydrated. Even if you don't feel thirsty, Your cells are asking for water. And that's exactly when many people reach straight for coffee. The problem is that, instead of hydrating, coffee has a diuretic effect. It speeds up fluid loss. That means starting the day already in a deficit, which can lead to fatigue, trouble concentrating, and even headaches. That's why more and more doctors and nutritionists recommend starting your morning with a glass of warm water and lemon. This simple habit wakes up the digestive system, stimulates the liver, helps regulate the intestines, and begins hydrating your cells immediately. For anyone over 60, it's a natural way to switch the body on without putting extra strain on the heart or nervous system. Lemon, aside from being refreshing, is rich in vitamin C and antioxidants that boost immune function. And although it tastes acidic, it has an alkalizing effect inside the body, helping balance internal pH and creating a healthier environment for your body to function. And the most interesting part, when this hydration comes before any coffee or tea, the difference in energy is noticeable. Many people report better mental clarity, smoother digestion, and even an improved mood within the first few weeks. It's as if the body receives a clear message: I'm ready to start the day. Swapping your first cup of coffee for warm lemon water might seem like a small change, but for the mature body, it's one of the most powerful shifts you can make to gain stable energy and lasting vitality. Beyond the more well-known drinks, there are hidden gems in your kitchen that can become powerful allies for anyone looking to boost their energy without turning to coffee. We're talking about herbs and spices rich in natural compounds that gently stimulate the body while offering extra health benefits. First up is turmeric, also known as curcuma. Its main active compound, curcumin, has strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. For people over 60, that means protection from joint pain, support for memory, and an overall boost in vitality. When combined with a pinch of black pepper, its absorption increases significantly, enhancing its effects. Another standout is fresh ginger. Used for centuries as a natural stimulant, it improves blood circulation, aids digestion, and gives an immediate warming sensation and energy boost. Drinking ginger tea in the morning or adding some grated ginger to a smoothie can be a delicious and effective way to replace that morning cup of coffee. And then there's cinnamon, an aromatic spice that not only awakens the senses but also helps regulate blood sugar levels. That's key to maintaining stable energy, especially for those managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes common conditions after 60 plus. Cinnamon stimulates the brain, promoting sharper focus and mental clarity. Incorporating these spices into your routine is easy. A cup of ginger lemon tea, a golden turmeric latte made with plant-based milk, or a bowl of yogurt with fruit and cinnamon can all become invigorating alternatives, full of flavor and free from caffeine. Risks. A common mistake is thinking energy only comes from stimulants, when in reality, it depends on the right kind of fuel. For those over 60, maintaining stable energy means choosing foods that digest more slowly and release glucose gradually into the bloodstream. That's where complex carbohydrates and healthy fats come in. Complex carbs found in foods like oats, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and whole grain bread provide fiber that slows digestion. This prevents blood sugar spikes and crashes that often lead to fatigue and drowsiness. A bowl of oatmeal in the morning, for example, can keep your energy steady well into midday. Chia seeds, flaxseed, walnuts, and almonds play a vital role in brain and heart health. They're a dense source of energy, help reduce inflammation, and support cognitive function. For anyone looking to preserve memory and stay mentally sharp, these fats are must-haves. The secret lies in the combination: a meal or drink that brings together complex carbs, protein, and healthy fats, delivers balanced energy, protects against mood swings, and sustains physical vitality. That's why including these ingredients in your morning routine prepares your body to take on the day without needing coffee boosts. To get through it, this simple strategy transforms your breakfast into a true source of longevity. Instead of living off quick-fix stimulants, you nourish your body with the real energy it needs to maintain independence and quality of life. Now that you understand how coffee can do more harm than good, you've seen safer, smarter alternatives. It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. The special recipe that replaces your cup of coffee and delivers real, stable energy with zero risk for those over 60. This drink is simple, delicious, and takes less than 5 minutes to prepare. The base is warm water. which rehydrates the body right after waking up. Then, we add the juice of half a fresh lemon grate for stimulating the liver, improving digestion, and boosting the immune system with vitamin C to kick up your energy naturally. We include fresh grated ginger, known for improving circulation, warming the body, and offering an instant lift without causing spikes to balance and naturally sweeten it. We use a teaspoon of raw honey, which provides slow-releasing glucose to keep the brain alert. And for long-lasting energy, we add a spoonful of soaked chia seeds rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats that sustain the body throughout the morning. The result? A complete, nourishing, and naturally stimulating drink. And here's the best part. You can customize the recipe. Want something more refreshing? Add a few mint leaves. Prefer a creamier version? Blend the mixture with a plant-based milk like oat or almond to create a functional latte. Want to supercharge the anti-inflammatory effects? Add a pinch of turmeric with black pepper. The beauty of this recipe is that every ingredient works for your health. It hydrates, nourishes, supports your heart, improves digestion, balances blood sugar, and provides stable energy without the roller coaster of artificial stimulation coffee creates. This simple recipe can become your new morning ritual, offering vitality and mental clarity to face the day with balance. Did you know that there are hundreds of natural solutions proven safe and within your reach to relieve pain, regulate blood pressure, improve sleep, digestion, and even support diabetes control in a complementary way? If you're interested in a more natural, intelligent, and effective way to care for your health, then you need to check out the Natural Healing Guide. This complete ebook brings together the very best of natural medicine, herbs, essential oils, supplements, and home remedies for blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, pain, skincare, and much more. And the best part, it's packed with clear, safe, and practical guidance if you're just getting started. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. Don't miss it. Throughout this video, we've seen how coffee, long considered essential, can actually become an obstacle for those seeking vitality after 60. We also discovered that true energy doesn't come from quick spikes, but from simple natural choices that nourish the body in a balanced way. When you swap that first cup of coffee for a recipe that hydrates, nourishes, and strengthens, you're taking a real step toward greater independence, mental clarity, and quality of life. Small changes, made with intention, can transform the way you adjust to open the door to lighter, more productive, and more energized days. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these coffee alternatives are you most excited to try first? Warm lemon water, a nourishing smoothie, a refreshing tea, or our special ginger honey chia recipe? Drop your answer in the comments and share your experience. Your input could inspire others in our community. If this content resonated with you and brought new ideas to your routine, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with family and friends who also want more energy and better health after 60. That way, more people can discover that there are simple, natural, and effective paths to a more vibrant life. And before you go, make sure to subscribe right here to the Age with Strength channel and hit the notification bell. Every week, we bring you practical, safe, and inspiring tips to help you age with independence, health, and quality of life. Your journey to a stronger, more